Hi, my name is Keith Freeze, and this is my idea for WWE Advanced Analytics. So as you can see on the screen here, we have a handful of categories, beginning with the superstar's name, which would be filled in later. Right below the name is our pro wrestler rating, or the PWR, and this would be kind of the equivalent of the NFL's QBR, or quarterback rating. In a video game sense, a 95 overall rating is a really good number. In fact, it's like probably one of the best that you can have in a video game, but in this particular case, it's only an average number because the number can go above 100. Right below that, we have average body damage percentage, or ABD percent, and this is measuring how much damage each superstar takes during a match. So as you can see, this person has a lot of damage to the head, to the torso, a little bit to the arms, but their legs are relatively intact. To the right, we have offense percentage, or OFF percent, and this is measuring how much offense you're generating versus how much offense you're taking, and in this particular case, it's just a flat 50%. Below that, we have pin submission attempt percentage, or PSA percent, and this is how many pins or submission attempts you're taking in a match versus how many are given to you. So you want to have a greater amount because in theory that would mean that you're going for the win more often than your opponent. And right below that, we have finisher success rate percentage, or FSR percent, and this is how successful your finisher is when you hit it. When I've done these numbers in the past, I looked at Cody Rhodes and I found that the crossroads really wasn't that successful of a finisher for him because he was having to execute it so many times throughout a match before he could get the 3 count, or if he did hit it and he went for a cover, the opponent would kick out. So a lot of times you'll see Cody Rhodes having to do the crossroads multiple times before he can get the win. And every time that you execute it throughout the match, that percentage goes lower. So in theory, had he hit the crossroads once, gotten the 3 count, it would be 100%. But if he hits the crossroads 3 times in a match and finally gets the 3 count, that would be 33.3%. And finally, at the bottom, you can see that we have events per hour, or per 60. And this is measuring how many events for each of those categories they would have on average if a match went for 60 minutes. So for the example used on screen, they would have 149 strikes, 17 grapples, 11 dives, 5 reversals, 22 pin attempts, 7 submissions, and they would hit their finisher 6 times. Even though the matches in WWE are predetermined, a lot of the matches are driven heavily by storylines. And I just feel that this could add a secondary element to that story beyond just the verbal part. But when you finally get to the match, it's measuring numbers against numbers. For anybody that's checking out this video, feel free to join the comment section, leave an idea of your own. Let me know what you thought about this idea, or, what you didn't like about it. And for anybody that's watching this video that happens to work for WWE, if you want to get in contact with me about doing this going forward, you can check me out on X at Keith Freeze.